Hello, hello. I was so annoyed by what's it called? The music app, the one that I used to play last time. It's called Spotify. That's right. And it's just said like, "Oh, sorry. You are Russian, so not gonna play in your country anymore." So I tried to find some music that is not copyrighted, so I delayed the stream, unfortunately. But it's not a big deal. So what we're going to do today is very different, probably. I don't even know myself. I'm gonna go with the flow. We're gonna draw characters from the video game, probably. And there are two video games. I haven't played either of those. One of them called Dota, and the other one is I don't remember. I gotta Google that. No worries. So, just a moment. It's okay. We now have pool and suggestion box. So if you have any suggestions, you can drop in the suggestion box. I don't know if I can like use it. What do I do? Nothing yet. Okay, so you can guys write something if you want to suggest me something. So okay, I'm gonna search for the characters, so give me a moment, okay? It's gonna take a while. Not a while, a moment. It's gonna take a minute. That's what I wanted to say. So I'm gonna open picture with the characters. I already saw them. So one of them is clearly Puck from Dota. Okay. So one of them was a turtle and one of them is like a flying. So I'm gonna draw them just so I remember how they look like, just for me. So it's one guy like this, right? It's kind of like a bug, a little bit. You know? That's just a rough doodle. Couldn't come up with a cool name for the stream. Maybe I should have. Like a clickbait, you know, like, oh, I can't believe this and that happened, right? People do that. It's kind of alright if it's not that big of a deal, right? So that's his face. He's flying. Has a funny legs, right? Or maybe it's not. Okay, let me go through pictures a little bit more. I can't even. I'm looking at the video and it seems like they're so small. Okay, I'm gonna just search for this character. We got 23 followers. I thought we were gonna be like 21. Oh, okay, so he has a long, so it's kind of like that rather than. I thought this is his belly. It's a rib cage. His rib cage, right? So just quick rough sketch first. There's another pair of hands here, something like that. Kind of looks like the Pokemon, right? Looks like he could be a Pokemon. Man, Pokemon is such a huge franchise. Imagine creating a cartoon, or what is that cartoon first? The animation, and then it's became popular. And the main idea is you catch an animal and you force this animal to fight, right? That's basically the idea behind Pokemon. It's kind of crazy. So he's got wings. And the other wing is smaller. Just a little bit on the back. And his head is kind of different on different pictures. I see now a lot of just straight up line like this. Maybe we do that. Okay, this is one character, so I just remember how his look like. Kind of like upper lip here, like that. I hope this music is not copyrighted. The first time I did the stream, I picked music from the YouTube library, and later I got again claimed for this music, and I felt like, yeah, you know, at this point, it's whatever. It's like, it's okay if people will see replay and there will be an ad and it's gonna be revenue for the music company. It's whatever. It's not such a big deal. Not that much money involved. So the next one is Bubbles from HON. I was thinking to draw more Elden Ring stuff. Kind of like that. Heroes of New Earth. Okay. Okay. So a turtle. It's a little bit different. So, oh, there's also other characters, right? Pebbles. Yeah. I'm thinking if we can make a team battle, or we can do just a deathmatch, like between two characters. I feel like it looks kind of cool if there's just two characters. It might not be, but we'll think about a little bit later. So this is like a Raphael, right? A Raphael. Not exactly how you see a turtle. He's gonna be wearing his mask. Right, a little bit angry. Kind of looks like a fox to me right now. But in my mind, I remember this is a turtle. Just like the original Ninja Turtles, right? Got those noses. Because that's how turtles looks like. They became round later on. They used to be pointy. Even in Ninja Turtles. And then it has a neck, long neck. Oh, let's just do straight. Look, and then we will change. Well, it's just basic shell. Turtle. Well, no, it's kind of different. Let me see. I'm looking maybe at the art even. And I can't tell if it's... Well, I'll go with the basic shell for now. But it doesn't look like he is huge, right? It's just normal size total. Feels like a Ninja Turtle. A little bit. Can you hear the music, by the way? I think you can. Yeah, it looks fine. Wonder if it's too late to stream, but... So I'll just draw them so I remember how they look like, and then I'm gonna do a composition. So they kind of have big arms, right? This turtle. And yes, he has 5 fingers, which is unusual for a turtle. Usually like 3 or something. And he got like a stick. I don't know if that's a weapon from the game or just somebody draw it like that. So it's like a stick, really, not so well put together. It's just the way it is. It feels like the head should be longer. The big parts of this arm. I feel like maybe so maybe with the shell it's gonna look a little bit better. Shell shock. You remember Ninja Turtles cartoon when they were saying like, what the shell? You know? It's the 2003, I believe. It was like edgy turtles, right? So that's just basic idea. So I remember how they look like. Man, turtles is gonna be a little bit difficult to draw, but that's just for my. Okay, I'm even gonna actually turn them off for a moment. Now we're thinking composition wise. We're thinking about what's the composition should be, and I think we have two options. And I wish I could ask you guys because we don't have. I'll do a poll. I'll just try it. I wonder if I can. Question. I'll do this. And option 1, option 2. Yeah. So we have a pool now, I think. Do you guys see it? I wonder if you can. Create a pool. Okay. Do you guys see a pool? Can you vote? I don't know. How did it get burned? No, I don't see it. Okay. Well, if you see the pool, you let me know. But basically, we have two versions. First version is one character standing here, like come at me, bro, right? Come at me, bro. I feel like this is good for a turtle, right? And the other character is walking like this way. Yeah, like maybe the other character like this, right? With wings. So that's the first option. So that's the option number 1. I don't know if I can even check the poll. It's a turtle, right? It's a Ninja Turtle. It's funny to make composition yourself. It's just like this Batman versus Bane meme picture. So that's the first composition. That's the first version. You can vote for this in the poll. If you cannot, you tell me. Let me know. We're gonna have a second version. Second version is more like the video game, the way I see it. It's one character is approaching the other characters, but it's slightly from the top view, right? From the top view. So it's like this, right? I don't know if you can tell. This is kind of more difficult to draw. Maybe not necessarily all the details visible. But you know, that's an option. And the other guy is flying here. So that's the number 2. This is just sketches. Don't worry. It's just, you know, so we get the idea of the composition and how it's formed, right? So that's the second composition. This is number 2. And this is number 1. Oh. We have to choose between either of those. This one or this one. And let me see. Okay. I'll give you like 2 minutes to choose. And if you won't vote, I will choose myself. And I'll see who is. I always see random channels recommended, and I'm always curious what are those channels and what are they doing. It's most of the time just video games. I don't really like watch Twitch, but it's always video games, right? It used to be video games, but then it's like chatting, and it evolved in a way, right? And it's always recommending those channels with like 20,000 viewers, like 30,000 viewers, 10,000 viewers. Why only that many? Like, that's too much. If I'll go and watch any of those guys, like, it's gonna look ridiculous. It's gonna be just watching, I guess, not even interacting. It's difficult. Even if it's 10,000 people, it's difficult to interact, because I remember when PewDiePie did the stream, but then again, he only did chat for people who paid. I can't even pay anymore because it's YouTube won't accept my credit card. Okay, so let's see. Are there any difference now? So close voting and show results. I don't see anything. I don't see any votes. Okay, didn't work. I'll choose. I feel like, let me see this one. I feel like this one is a little bit too simple. This one is a little bit funnier, I think. Well, you know, don't tell me I didn't ask you, okay? I asked you guys. You didn't pick anything, so I'll pick this one then. Let's do this then. Let's do this then. Now I'm gonna look at characters again, and I'm gonna do the turtle character, but this time a little bit more detailed. A little bit, even like much more detailed. Not a little bit, but much more detailed. This is also a sketch. So it's not the final version. It's just this one will be under the line art. To get the idea of where we are going with this. Oh, there's another picture. There's two cool pictures that I can use as a reference. This one looks more like Ninja Turtles. It's really similar character. It seems like he is so like rounded, just like a circle. I guess that's how turtles usually are, right? They're like in real life. So yeah, this is like the behind of his shell. Do you also call it shell? I guess yeah, that's right, because they did call it shell in cartoons, right? Oh, this is a Christmas song. Open sleigh. Man, it's Jingle Bells, yeah. If I am gonna be, well, yeah, whatever. At this point, I can listen any music. I can listen anything, because, like, imagine getting 10,000 claims for like each song. Yeah, I don't like the fact. I don't know, man. I feel like it's a turtle, so he has to, you know, have a right amount of fingers. So I am gonna do that kind of. I wonder how the thumbnail looks like. It's a cool thing about Twitch. You don't pick the thumbnail before, I think, before the stream ends. So it's kind of cool that it's just picks random, like, freeze frame from the stream and just showing it to people. The thing I like about this character, he is so like disproportional, kind of seems like. So it makes it kind of interesting how crazy you can go with this guy. I kind of like that idea of distorting anatomy until it's something very unique looking. It doesn't look like anything that exists. Maybe I'll change the size of his head. I feel like I should. That's right. Just like turtles, Ninja Turtles, it's got big nose, right? It's a little bit angry. I don't know if you can see his other eyes. Maybe not. Just like this. Doesn't look angry, right? We'll think about that later. So we'll get this neck, right? The muscles, everything, the shoulder and everything. Yeah, and he has just like basic armor for like a glove or something. Is it the same everywhere? It seems like, yeah, I guess, yes. I guess he has like this Chun-Li spikes, right? But I kind of like this music. It's not. I just get used to our like old playlist I used to play. I don't know. It feels weird. Like imagine there's a company that you pay to be subscribed to listen to music or whatever, right? You paid for their services, and all of a sudden they just tells you, and they do not really explain it because there is no way to explain it rationally, right? There is no way to explain you why you specifically, like why I'm not allowed to listen to music. Because this is music service, right? That's what Spotify is, right? And what's the reason me specifically, like I cannot listen? There is no reason, right? You can't rationalize that. And they know that. So when you look at the website and when it's like doesn't work, all you see is just like due to events. They don't tell you because they can't even explain it, because like how do you explain that? It just doesn't make any sense, right? It's really bizarre. I wonder how they feel about that. I hope everyone knows that. I hope people see that. I hope people realized how wrong that is, and they won't, support that kind of thing. Because like imagine this company like year later again coming back and selling their product here. That's gonna be awkward. Like I don't know, man. I feel like that's gonna be awkward. It's gonna be like, oh, you remember us? Remember our company? We kind of left your country. We kind of decide to generalize your nation. Oh, we're back again. Pay us. Give me money, right? Like, how do you imagine that? I never really liked Spotify in the first place, though. To be fair, it's just really a couple things they have that other thing don't have. It's kind of. Oh, maybe his legs should be bigger. I feel like they are pretty small for a turtle. Whoops. Like that, right? Doesn't look menacing, but maybe we'll add that later. Right, so this is other hand. I really want to do this like a meme pose where he is like, come at me, bro. I think that's kind of funny thing to do. That's so weird. He has 5 fingers, right? That's so weird. I feel like should have 3 like that, just like a normal turtle. Do you think it's too big? It seems like it has big arms, so I think it's okay. Just a little bit bigger, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Man, I feel so tired today. I feel like I'm always tired. Yeah. That's just part of the life, right? Being tired. That's life. That's how you know you're not a child anymore. You can't play all day. I wish I could. Not sure if that looks proportional. Maybe it doesn't. But it should be. It's kind of funny because it's not only just like based on a real animal, but it's also not doesn't look like that animal. It twisted, right? In its own conditions, right? It's really a different creature at this point, right? It's kind of interesting. So it is not real animal, but it's based on real animals. So you need to, capture that, but then not really, because it's not. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of have to capture that, but then make it look like it is not 100% real animal, because it's just a character. You can't really use a real animal in a fight, or maybe you can, I don't know. I feel like I made his head way too big. Maybe we can do something about that. Oh yeah, I like that. I don't know if that makes sense. Today we're also testing this new music program. If it's gonna work, I'm gonna use this moving forward. If not, I don't know. I'll come up with something. Oh, it feels like he has really rounded eyes, by the way. I didn't notice that. Haven't noticed that. Haven't seen. It's just one picture where he has pointy eyes, but mostly. So we want to make him look a little bit menacing, so it's gonna be like this. It's a little bit pointy, but not too much. And so this is sketch. It's still open to, interpretations and everything. Whoops. There's gonna be some magic thing in there. I feel like maybe his hand should be bigger, I think. Like this, something. Yeah, I think that actually pretty good. Makes it more rounded. It's like the whole composition, you can tell they are kind of looking at each other. So let me get back to Puck. Puck is kind of interesting character. He got a fireball or something. He's got 6 arms. Four arms and 2 legs. I feel like This one actually was pretty close to, you know, how it's supposed to look like. It seems like he's completely rounded here. So that's his kind of ear. Man, it feels like we're pretty close with how he should look like with his wings. Right? I kind of like to twist characters not in 2D way but more in 3D way, because that's how you kind of learn. So what kind of arm? Also human arm, right? Kind of like a human arm, but with 3 fingers only. So something like that. And the other one we can barely see it. Same goes with this one. I kind of want them to overlap each other so it makes more, looks kind of cooler. I don't know, I feel like that's gonna look cooler. Like this one is in the fist. Right? It's kind of big, but it's alright. We can twist it later. Tweak it, not twist it. Tweak it. Like change a little bit. He is also kind of rounded. Most of them, they are a little bit, how do you say? Like a little, not, they are not muscular, you know what I'm saying? They're more like little animals, and I think that's kind of cute. And he likes to have his fingers like that, right? It reminds me of, again, Pokemon Machamp, I think that's his name. Okay, we're gonna change his proportions a little bit later on. It's okay. So this is our basis. What? Whoopsie. Something like that, right? Something like that. Oh, 4 wings though. That's right, it got 4 wings. This is gonna be a tricky one to draw. It's like almost looking at our direction, right? Oh man, this is difficult. shouldn't really overlap this area. I feel like it makes it's more difficult to understand his position overall. So maybe, I don't know. Yeah, now it's kind of like problem with this wing. Doesn't have to be that far up. I should use references maybe for wings here. Or you know what we can do? We can do like this. Let me think. Just like this again. Maybe we'll do like this, you know? So it makes more sense. You know what I did there? I think if we just make it like this, just like dog's ears, it's gonna look more like wings in this position. But it's overall, I think, okay. Wings are difficult to draw in a position like this. I think I see a creator of this character. Is his name Danny? Dan D? Is that the guy who drew the original Puck? He's young. It's pretty funny. Pretty cool that, you know, got the job like that at that age. I kind of want to do an eye, just a little bit. It doesn't make sense. It shouldn't be visible, but I just want to do it so it's understandable which character we're drawing. Otherwise, it feels a little bit too like it's not clear what's going on, I think. So maybe we can move him a little bit this way and maybe do like this. Okay, actually it doesn't look that bad. It looks easier to look through the video on the stream than when I look at the canvas. It seems like I really need that perspectives. Okay, we have two characters. They kind of look like they just say hello to each other, right? We need to add some action. It feels like the turtle is too friendly, although I don't know, maybe we'll make it casting a magic or something. Okay, with the background we're gonna think later, not right now. And now we're gonna do a little more lines. It's so weird how I feel like I've been very tired lately, but I can't tell that I've been doing much of like something unusual. It's just the same everyday life, but it feels like I'm getting more tired. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. So, again, I would talk about the style right now. And I don't know if I can ask you guys or trust you in this regards. We are okay. On the style, we can do two things. First one is, of course, will be something like I would normally do. Just you know, dark outline. Well, I guess that's the best approach here, right? Let's just do that. It's gonna be difficult with the turtle especially, and the reason for that is because he's so like twisted in the way he looks. You can't just do, you know, normal outlines, I think. That's at least how I feel like. But with characters, with the creatures, it's a bit easier because you kind of just can be a little bit Hey, Brunoland, hola. Hola, señor. ¿Cómo estás? Right? In Spanish? Hola, hola. Right, not hola, hola. We've been choosing between this picture and this one, right? Version 2. Sí. So we decided, I decided because I feel like this looks a little bit better. I don't know. It's more like the meme with Bane and Batman, you know? So we're doing that. And if you have suggestions, let me know if I'm doing right characters and you know, and everything. It's a little bit like a Bane and Batman picture. I don't know if you saw that one where they just come at me, bro, right? Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm a bit, not gonna lie, it's been a strange week. I felt a bit more busy than usually, and I feel more tired than usually. But I think it's okay to stream because I can do like anything, be sleepy or tired. People won't really care, and I don't think that a lot of people will be here. Hopefully what I sent you made sense. Yeah, a little bit. It's Easter now, no vacation. Well, you know, no. Just basically no. You can't really in the situation right now. It's okay. You know, I'm not doing always like 100% of. Sometimes I'm taking my time. I play, what's the game called? Elden Ring. Lately played some Elden Ring. I was thinking about playing Elden Ring on stream, but I don't know. There's so many people playing Elden Ring. So I feel like it's just the same, you know, the same path taken by people again and again. So I feel like, you know, it's being overdone. I'm just playing for my own joy. How are you doing? How are you been? I can't even buy Elden Ring now. It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna change his. I'm good, just excited for this. Yeah, that's good. I like that, you know, you come up with a cool idea. And actually, about this QR code, I recently just got. They sent money to my credit card, so it's okay now. It's working, and like Henry is not here. He might come in at some point because sometimes he he joins the stream. Sometimes, well, most of the time lately. But I guess if I do weekly, it's a little bit more less. It's not as easy to follow, right? Because then if you're not used to, that's how people survive on YouTube, right? They upload something every day or every 2 days, and you cannot really forget about those YouTubers. And but if you do weekly, it's less efficient for the algorithm or whatever. So yeah, he sent $5, and they recently transferred it to my bank card, so it's working now. So it's like we don't need crypto or anything. So if you guys want to order a drawing, you can just use the QR code and you can pay there if you want to. Like right now we're doing for Bruno. We have 5 viewers. What happened? It's just like Bruno opened 5 windows on the computer. No, it's actually one of them is mine. You know, there's one thing I really still trying to get done. It's the dynamic of the picture. It always looks kind of still. Hey, hello, Luxis. I see you are working on our drawing. Our drawing? Probably. If you're one of those people who order it, I am working on that. How are you doing? I am the girlfriend. Well. Don't rush this, okay? So my name is Igor. Nice to meet you. I don't know about girlfriend, man. Those. I'm joking. Okay, I'm sorry. Nice to meet you too. Yeah, so we're doing this piece with. Oh, I remember you from. Oh man. Well, thank you. I did some of. I would say they're really cool. I guess they are in a way, if you close your eyes. But they are alright. I'm getting better at this. I feel like, the more I do, the better it looks like. Just your second account, probably, yeah. We got 5 viewers. I still don't know. It's like before you came in, we had 3, and I was talking to the chat, and no one replied, and I like, what does that mean? Like, who are those 3 people just trolling me, just looking at me and pretending that my mic is off? That's a strange thing. Maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just not counting right or something. I was trying to log in, haven't been on Twitch in a while. Yeah. Well, good thing you have my channel to watch now. Oh, jeez. I know. What would you guys do without me? Just be bored? Like, nah. Who wants to do that? Who wants to be bored? We want to see some. So this is the reason I did this composition, because I really want to challenge myself in doing, this position where it's not one that you usually do. Usually you do just, like this, or you do like this, right? So I really wanted to do this angle and that angle, because I feel like this is the most difficult for me. So I am challenging myself and at the same time doing this piece. So I feel it feels good to do something that you don't know how to do yet, and maybe later you're getting better at this because you feel like, oh, I done that before, right? Yeah, I know that one. Kind of like that. Wings are difficult. I haven't thought about that before I started. You can't really. Ninja Turtle part. Yeah, that's the one I found, and I feel like he looks really cool as a Ninja Turtle. But maybe I'll. It feels like he's not dynamic enough, you know? He's not dynamic enough. This part is too big. His hand, it's in the closer to his body, so it should be smaller. Oops. So maybe like this, right? Should be smaller, I think. Maybe we'll do even more, even smaller. And yeah, I spent some time trying to. I usually use Spotify, and I don't know if you guys catch that in the beginning of the stream. I complain again because right now if I open Spotify, it just says, oh, you know, due to events, we are not we do not work in Russia anymore. And I usually use Spotify for my background music because it's copyright free music. And now I was rushing to find something that will be also suitable, but probably copyright free. So I spent some times on that, like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, because I also have account in Spotify that I paid for, and they just stopped working. I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of sucks. And then they're gonna come back in like a month or two, and tell, oh, you know, like we are back, so please pay, give me money, right? Wings versus hands, which is harder? Well, see, if I do wings just like that, right? It's kind of okay to do. If I do wings like, I don't know, like, you know, like it's tilted a little bit like this, kind of more difficult. So I guess if you twist any part of the body, and especially for wings, you need to make it look coherent. And I feel like this part, there's something wrong with it, but I cannot tell you what is because I don't know yet. I need to finish it and look a little bit from the distance, you know, like an painter, and then I see. If you don't want crypto as payment, I can pay. Yeah, you can just use this QR code. That should work. I mean, I will maybe think about crypto later because I'm doing other things and I'm getting my comic books and animation on the marketplace later this month, and they will probably pay in crypto. So I don't know if that's an option moving forward for me. But right now this one is working, so I feel like it's more fun for you guys because yeah, it's like if you just pay me to my PayPal, or I cannot use PayPal right now, but I think maybe in like couple months. Okay, you already did it. Oh no, we got secret. Who did that? Okay, secret Diguchi. Is that who did that? Come on, guys. And it's in rubles too. Well, thank you. Spasiba. Paid in PayPal, just as you said. You can't use PayPal. No, you. It's all right. The one you used, right? This one I can use. It's just if you order an illustration, right? And you pay here or versus PayPal. This one I can withdraw. PayPal I cannot, but PayPal won't take a fee, and this one will take a fee. But this one is more fun for you because there's like a sound, and thank you. And in rubles, so you must be Russian, right? We have new people here who didn't order. Did you guys suggest it? We have a suggestion box. Auto converts. Okay, that's cool. Well, that's convenient. So it's like $5, something like that, right? Okay, this is a little bit tricky. A little bit tricky. See, it's kind of like in the distance, kind of tilting, because it's... I think Henry paid in dollars. We have 7 viewers. Where are you guys coming from? Oh, you're probably from... Are you guys all from Iceland? You're the guy who wants the picture done, says he wants the picture done. I cannot do that on stream. That's weird, but you know what I can do on stream? I can draw a gun. Like, this is something that still, like, to this day blows my mind. I can draw a gun, and this is okay. Perhaps a mushroom. Oh, a mushroom. Yeah, I can draw a mushroom. But you can draw a gun, but you cannot draw just a naked body. I don't know why. This is I don't understand. Show the grizzly. 20 each mag. I don't know what you're referring to. I'm sorry, my English is not that advanced. I'm gonna Google that, okay? If I will Google what you just typed, I will find the answer. Or am I gonna look like an idiot? Probably the second one, right? Which one of them have a mushroom? This guy? This guy? Is that a mushroom, right? I draw a mushroom, yay. Well, I used to play that when I was teaching children. They used to like this when you just move thing with your finger. Kind of looks like animation. Picture done. We can add some more extra details off stream to these characters if you guys want that. But I'm gonna say it's not something that people usually ask me to draw. I mean, not with those characters. We have 4 viewers now. Okay, back to normal. I want my 0 viewers back again. Oh, that's what I did wrong. Look at that. See how bad it looks now. Look at this. Ugh. Yeah, we just redo that. So this one looks more... Yeah, fingers, hands, tricky to draw, but everyone knows that. So if you draw it just, you know, somewhat alright, I feel like people not really care that much. And you know the Frank Miller, my favorite example. What are you guys doing there? Bruno Land. It's funny how it converts. Oh, so you're paying in advance. That's good. That's what people usually do. Usually I do $15 for an illustration, but it depends. 15 is usually just, you know, black and white with shadows. That's separate. Come on, guys. Yeah, you know, I did... Outshine me. Maybe I should start doing this like top donator and this cool visual effects around the screen. Thank you. Maybe I should do that. It's funny. I used to be doing video games on my Russian YouTube channel, and I got 1 donation, and I felt like this is something really unnecessary. But I did more than 300 videos, and I did that for like 4 years. But I wouldn't say it was something that 100% dedicated. But I did a lot, and I feel like, you know, that doesn't really work, and then sometimes you watch somebody else, and it feels strange. I guess this is just a cultural thing. People here are naturally poor. I guess so. Or maybe it's just the way we see the economy. We have this, torrents, the movies. Like right now I'm playing Elden Ring, but I cannot buy it. But there's only one way to play it for me, right? And like, as much as I want to support the developer, I cannot do that. I guess it's kind of like, but before that, it's really hard to say why it's became such a big cultural thing here, that people are, I guess maybe the payment. Elden Ring goated. Yes, sir. Maybe I'll play on stream someday, but I feel like it's still the same thing. Like if you watched like one or two people playing, it's kind of all the same. Nice drawing. Hello from Sweden. Sweden, manen. Is that how you say like man? I know hey do. It's like bye bye, right? Sweden. I like Sweden. I like PewDiePie. Do you know PewDiePie? Probably know that. Skratta du flora du. That's the other thing I know in Sweden. And I know Javla fitta. I don't know if you can say that on stream. Sorry if I said something. Stuff. Yeah, he is quite famous. Yeah, he's a nice guy, I think. And I feel bad because I only like discovered him like 2-3 years ago. I felt, like, oh, if something is popular, it can't be good. That's just, the common sense, right? Why would something good be popular? It's usually just people are advertising some bad stuff to, monetize it later on. So I felt like, if he's popular, there's no way he's good or just in general interesting. And I happened to watch some of his just, when he was crazy video. There was a period he was crazy, and I just thought, okay, that's not for me. And just 3 years ago, maybe I watched his Ghost of Tsushima, and he's actually a nice guy, and I felt like, man, that's an opportunity. Like I could have watched him earlier. Trying to get to come to Iceland for a couple days this summer. Stuff become popular because many people like, so it can work both. Well, it's hard to tell. It's mostly luck, because there's so many people like, Ray William Johnson, equals 3. I don't know if you guys remember him. He used to be huge. He's not that big anymore. So it's like, to be fair, he is not, I mean, he's a clever guy for sure. He is well spoken, but I feel like what he's doing, he's just looking at other people's videos, and that's all he's doing for like 5 years. And he was the biggest YouTuber at the time, and I felt like, wow, that's all you have to do. There were so many people doing the same thing here in Russia, and I felt like, man, that's never gonna catch up. You're just watching other people's content and talking, and some of those comments just like doesn't matter. It's just air, just like moving air, but somehow became big and popular. And I felt like, this is, if this can be popular, anything can be popular. And it's kind of just luck. His chat is so crowded that I don't think this art will ever be finished. It will be, for sure, man. I watched it when I was like 13, 14. Yeah. People still do reactions, and there was like wave when reaction was top, and for a short period it was shamed a bit, you know, like, oh, you're just doing nothing, you're just adding your commentary. And there are still people like shaming comments, reaction videos, I should say. And I can, you know, yeah, I can see that. I can see that how it's a lazy content, like comparing to, you know, other people's content that is, you know, it's different. Some people put much more time, much more effort, and the others just, you know, watch it and, oh, that's the content now. I know it's, but you know, it is what it is. You just do what you want to do. It's YouTube, right? It's YouTube. So if you want to watch a video and react to it, you should be able to do that, right? Why should anyone care? Like, if it's not good, just don't watch it. That's the good thing about YouTube. You don't have to be good, but if people likes you, that's it, right? I did see Kim Kardashian have her 6-year-old son show her an ad for her video today. So I guess it works. You know, it's really, like, in many cases it's really a luck. And you know, Moist Critical, Charlie, he actually also got popular because of Ray William Johnson. He reacted to Charlie's video and he became popular. And there's so many people just, you know, what was the guy? Jacksepticeye. He was also part of the PewDiePie video game clips contest. So PewDiePie picked his clip and he became popular that moment. And he's still popular, doing better than, you know, just people who were never mentioned. So it's luck if you got noticed by big people. I like when older people asking, why are you watching someone else play games and yet watch regular sport as football stuff? Don't think it's the same, but you still watch other people to play. It's a game. Yeah. It's really just the, you know, humans' expressions, emotions. That's why people with cameras doing much better than, you know, back in the days there were people playing games with no camera or no commentary, and it's generally doing worse than it's with the camera, because people just there for, you know, the company, the human emotions. They just want to be part of the conversation, part of the, you know, party. So it's really not about the game itself, even most of the time. People just want to see your reaction. Like, I watch like different people playing Elden Ring, not because I want to see, you know, Elden Ring game being finished or something. It's mostly because I want to see how they react to certain things, or what's their opinion, or, you know, so that's basically. A normal sports, yeah, it's. I actually never being that. Oh no, what is that? That's not supposed to be on this playlist. That's for sure copyrighted. What are you doing to me, man? What are you doing to me? I'm not sure. I think it might be even all copyrighted. I don't really. Okay, let's go this one. Okay. They just use this name Streamlabs and it doesn't even maybe Streamlabs. Well, what can you do? Preference, what people like and don't like. Yeah, what people used to, you know, some people still used to watch Ray William Johnson. Like, I'm still subscribed to his channel, I think. I'm not sure though. So there are many people watching him, and he's mostly doing, again, reactions, but now he got this second life with YouTube Shorts and TikTok. What is that, TikTok or some Chinese app? I like some esport. Esport is like the video games, right? Rocket League, that's right. Yeah, Counter-Strike. It's fun to see good people play games, sport in general, I think. I think the more you know about the sport itself or the game itself, the more fun it is for you to watch. Because, for example, I used to be like a super, like, into Mortal Kombat X, and I really learn a lot about game and characters, how it plays. But then if I watch the tournament, I know exactly what people are doing, and I know why they're losing or why they're winning, because he did that, he forgot. Or sometimes you press the button but the move didn't come out, and I see the move that did come out, and I feel like, that's the close button to this one, so I know he wanted to do the other move. Like with Kenshi on Mortal Kombat, very popular problem I had, when you do down and high punch, it's uppercut, right? But because he has a move that called parry when he's parrying with his sword, and the move is down back high punch. Sometimes when you're rushing, when you're like nervous, you can like accidentally press back a little bit, just a little bit, and instead of uppercut, it will do this. And this move is stupid, because if you didn't parry anything, you're just standing there, and there's like couple, like 10 microseconds when you just go back to be able to control your character again. So of course you're gonna get like punished in the face. Pretty sure he is dead. Well, Ray? Well, yeah, probably. I mean, in terms of how he's doing, of course he's not doing as good as, I don't know, who's popular on YouTube now. I guess not as good as PewDiePie or Doc. Disrespect. But he's still there. So it's like when I know what they're doing, it's more entertaining to watch. And when I know that, you could do this move, you forgot you could do that, it's more fun to watch. Because when there was Mortal Kombat 11, I didn't like that game. I didn't like that as much as I liked the previous one. So whenever I used to watch what was it called? It's also esport, but it's called different, ESL, something like that. And when I watch Mortal Kombat 11, I have no idea what they're doing. I have no idea what buttons they're pressing, and I felt like I'm kind of disconnected. So I'm not watching it that much. I'm not enjoying it that much. So I feel like if you're playing football, maybe you enjoy watching it because you could do this, you should have done that. Or chess, for example, because I like chess, and when you watch people play chess, you know what they can do. That's a good example, actually, better than Mortal Kombat. If you know how the chess elements, I don't know, the things, chess thing, I don't know, moves, then it's easier for you to understand what the game is going through, right? I think it's fun to watch Shroud play sometimes because he is good at many games, especially FPS game. I don't know, is Shroud a player? He is adaptable to different FPS games, so he is instantly above average when he's playing. Yeah, that's the other thing, right? If you watch a good player, if you compare, like, there are two things. I remember from there was a podcast with the Dr. Disrespect, because I like Dr. Disrespect, and he was asked a question like, what makes a good streamer, right? What makes a good YouTuber? And he said there's two things, and I believe him. I think that's a good take. He said two things. You either should be very charismatic, very entertaining with your face, with your stories, or be pretty, right? Because that would work for girls on Twitch. There was a lot of jokes on that, right? Like you see a guy in the bathtub and that's a Twitch streamer. or you should be very good at the game. Very good at the game. You should be really, really like skilled. So I guess the guy you're talking about, Shroud, probably very skilled at the game. So that's what makes him entertaining, right? To watch. So I think that's kind of. Is this even free music? It doesn't sound like free music. Okay, I guess it is. Used to be a pro turned variety streamer. Yeah, I guess if you're really good, you can. I think it's still easier to be just charismatic. I think PewDiePie is a good example, right? He is not a good player. He is not that good at many games, but he is charismatic, right? He is like funny to watch. He used to be very over the top, right? Over the top funny. I even didn't like him when he was like very, very like making too much faces and screaming and yelling. I felt like, man, that's too much. That's just acting, faking. I don't want to see like another TV show, right? That's what many people want to see though. Just he's entertaining, yeah. The biggest crypto streamer with 500 viewers right now is terrible investor trader, but entertaining. Yeah, that's kind of sad. I don't know if I want to be a bad investor and entertaining, or should I be, or if I want to be just a good investor and not be entertaining. Sounds like I'd rather have some financial stability. And you never know if you can get any on the on the YouTube or Twitch or whatever. This is really just just like we talked before about artists and everybody. That's kind of cool thing, right? You just put all your money on it. Oh, I'll be a streamer, right? It's just crazy. There's no guarantee. It's not guaranteed to you, right? But you just I'll try, right? I'll do it. People still do that. They will still risk it all just for something they passionate about, and I really like that about people. I respect that. Mr. Beast have some fun ideas on his YouTube videos. A couple of years he was a nobody. Yeah, good something. And you actually, I don't know if you watched his podcast with there's a couple, but I like the one with Joe Rogan, and I think he did some other podcasts really cool. And he explained it the way he actually did it. Most of the time he was just studying the algorithm, how it works and what makes people watch videos, like the how it started, how many this, you have the graph where you see at what point people start leaving your video, right? They just watched 5 minutes and they decided, oh, I'm gonna watch something else. So he actually studied all those like small details. So it's not really a luck. He calculated that. He calculated everything, how you should act, how fast you should get into the story in the video. And he is like, I don't watch his videos because it's not for me, but he is really smart. He is really, really smart and passionate about it, and I really like that. I respect that a lot. He is like a man of his craft, true man of his craft, and we need people like that. Can't listen to those big popular streamers. I need to learn from them, otherwise I won't be bothered. Yeah, you can learn from them, of course. Like, it's always a lesson to learn, and like with the streamers, at least to me, it's like this is pretty cool. There are two things I really used to think of streamers. You know, in Russia we have this popular guy. I don't even gonna like say any names, but we have a YouTuber that is, I wouldn't say he was like insanely popular, but he is somewhat like very like in the niche of top 10 or top 20 YouTubers, Russian YouTubers people watch. And he is, if you watch his videos, he is again doing something like what PewDiePie used to do. Just yelling, screaming, swearing, being like a crazy idiot. And I feel like, man, and he is like 40. He's been doing that, you know, the PewDiePie, he actually evolved. He started doing this like reaction videos, his crazy videos and like cooking and everything. Not just playing video games and screaming, but this guy is just still doing this same thing. And to me it feels kind of sad because people still watch it. And when I saw that, I felt like, well, you know, everyone can do that. But apparently you still need to be lucky. He even released a crypto, but I don't think it went very well. Released crypto? How do you release crypto? Create your own currency or something like that? Right? Can you do that? Why would you do that? This is really the area where you don't want to risk it, I guess. Crypto, and I mean creating your own crypto or getting involved in NFT in, you know, too much. It all feels, you know, like you can lose a lot of money if you know, if you feel like, I don't know, if you feel safe, just maybe do something that works for you. If you feel desperate, maybe then yeah, okay. Like people here right now thinking about crypto mostly because they're kind of desperate, because some of them were hit by this PayPal and blocking credit card situation. But other than that, it feels unnecessary to me, I guess. A bunch of big guys have pumped this crypto token. He made his own currency, Mr. Beast. I don't know how to do it, but he did one. Good rule of thumb: never buy crypto. Buy people with followers. Okay, yeah. Hey, what's up, my dude? We have so many new people today. I felt so weird when we started. It felt like it's gonna be just, yeah. I shouldn't complain. Yeah, doing some illustrations today. I guess Bruno brought all his friends today. It's very nice of you. Or maybe we'll have new people. I don't know. I don't want people to feel like there is a party going on. Of course, we have a community. We're kind of building a community, which is kind of weird. It's kind of funny because when I start doing video games, I felt like, okay, you know, I want to share my vision or my, you know, opinion with people, and I felt like I have something to say. So I did that, and like, yeah, it got some response, and I feel like, yeah, I did what I could. There's still people, like 2 people on YouTube on my Russian channel that why are you not streaming anymore? Why are you not uploading anymore? And it's so nice because they actually noticed that, because other people didn't really notice even that I stopped. And I have like 1,600 subscribers, and here I feel like our channel, our community is getting bigger faster. So maybe I should have done it in English in the beginning. So what's the question? Is that the turtle from Kung Fu Panda? How does it look like? I'm taking the Heroes of New Earth Hero Bubbles. That's the picture from, what's the website? Let me get to the website. The website called Heroes of the New Earth.com. Heroes View 125 Bubbles Hero Info. So that's the reference right from the official website, my man. Don't know what to tell you. I guess it's a mix between Raphael. I haven't seen. I've seen first Panda. I haven't seen the second one. Or there more. It is Bubbles. But he's kind of look like Raphael, right? I feel like we need to do some more dynamic on his pose. Maybe I'll tilt it a little bit more later on. And what is this music? Is this still stream beats? I need to be cautious with this. I watched the first Panda in the cinema. Going to give him a red headband. The one I'm looking at, he has a red headband. I actually like Raphael. He looks more realistic to me. He is one of the more realistic character. You know what I never really understood about Ninja Turtles? They call themselves ninjas, right? They call themselves ninjas. And ninja is what's the Japanese name for ninja? So there's kunoichi for a female ninja, and I forgot the name. Do you guys remember? Have a great. Okay. See you later. Hopefully you can also click the bell, I think, so next time we're streaming you can come in as soon as we start. See you. That's a good tip. Yep. What's the you know the Japanese name for ninja? Shinobi. That's right, Shinobi. And kunoichi, it's a female. So they are like shinobi, right? But they're actually treating each other like samurais, right? They're always saying like, oh, we're brothers, we're honorable ninjas. But if I'm not mistaken, ninjas originally actually was like villagers fighting against samurais because there was like a war taking territory, as always, of course. So those people who didn't have any training like martial arts or anything, so what they would do, they would just dress up in dark and like black clothes. They will just kill people, kill warriors while they're asleep, coming to their house at night, making fires, make it burning, putting it on fire, I guess. So they developed this kind of way to deal with the stronger warriors by making fire or whatever. The evil guy Shredder was a samurai. They used to be like, if you this is a long way. I guess we need to take it a little bit further. So originally that was the way for shinobi to protect their land, and they tried to fight back as like the warrior in the shadow, but there was no honor in this, and they knew that, but there was just like no other way, otherwise they would be killed or taken as slaves. So they did that, but later on they became like unofficial assassins. So they were like assassins you would hire to kill somebody, and they would work for, I forgot the name, like a leader of samurai clan or something. So there was like a separate department for shinobi. And later on like, I guess Shredder from Ninja Turtles was like a leader from the samurai training school because he was expelled, right? Because he killed. Oh, I don't think he was expelled. No, he finished that, and he established his ninja clan, Shinobi clan. So later on, they actually start training them as an official job before they became like a policeman and whatever. So that's a long story. Huge comic book nerd. I guess I am, yeah. Oh man, I used to, like, when we just got people from, I think you noticed that, yeah, when we just got people from Mikey's stream, I explain a lot about comic book. Like, fun fact, actually, not many people know that. You guys gonna be surprised. You know, the Superman outfit originated from circus, like strongman outfit, when they used to dress with the like tight clothes with underpants on the outside. So many people don't know that. Like, superhero clothes was originated by a circus, from the circus clothes. So it's like a variation of that. It's kind of funny. He also wants every woman to be I mean, of course, if they want to, why not? I'm not saying who they should be or should not be, right? That's up to them. I see no problem with that. I see no problem with a person being, you know, honest with their desires. So see, it's kind of feels like this leg is not dynamic. Maybe we put it like this, you know, like this, tilt it a little bit, and then we tilt nails a little bit. This, right? Yeah, kind of like this. I like it. I like it a lot. And that weed was legal for all the better. Sure, man. It really needs to be monitored, but I don't see how they will monitor that here. I don't think it's gonna be possible here in Russia. It feels like it's gonna be a dark place. You know why I think that way? I think because right now we have a big territory, but therefore it's difficult to control everything. So small regions struggle a lot because people in charge of regions taking advantages of not being checked constantly, right? And they just take money from citizens, and that they just won't rebuild roads or won't fix hospitals and whatever. So if we will have that like illegally here, they would definitely take advantage of that, and I don't want that to happen. That might lead to some dark stories. You either need to talk more into your mic all over the music. Oh, okay. Sorry. That's a good advice. That's a good advice. Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's pick something like chill music. Let's go something chill. Something like that? Yeah. Yeah. Really low. If you had what legal there? Or did you say illegally? No, if we had, you know, like a gentleman's clap legally here, I don't think it would work well, because people would, you know, the region leaders, they would take advantage of that. And I don't want that to happen, because I feel like poor ladies might, you know, be in unfortunate positions, and I don't want that to happen. So I don't think if that would be possible here, because we have strange tendency here. I don't trust. How much does a liter of vodka cost there? Man, I have never drink vodka, so I cannot tell you that in my life. But I can tell you that a liter of Glintwine, I don't know if that's the name in English. It's like a wine, but it's good with apples, cost 300 rubles. He really needs to be more choppy because his shell is should be a little bit like worn. He's been in battles and everything, so he shouldn't be perfect. Feels like doesn't make sense. Maybe it's a little bit too late. So do you want to buy a vodka? White wine. It's no, it's red and it's more like apple wine. I don't know if that's correct or not. I guess it's kind of like, yeah, it's just one type of wine. It's really popular in Spain, by the way. I actually first time tried it in Spain and I was so impressed and I felt like, oh man, I want to buy it. But in Spain it was like €1, and here it's like €1 here would be like 100 rubles, but here you buy it for 300 rubles, so it's €3 here, the same brand, €1 in Spain. That's kind of silly. I need to talk in my mic more. I can bite it even. I shouldn't do that when I have 6 people watching me. That's pretty good. You can't really even think about like why would people watch. I guess that's good. You know, it's I decided to do what I like. I used to do video games. I liked some of them. My favorite one, my all-time favorite game I played for YouTube was The Thing, based on the movie The Thing 1986. And the other one I liked was Cold Fear, 2006, I believe. And aside of that, everything was okay. And here I decided to do more just drawing, and I kind of like the fact that, you know, there is audience for that as well. Kind of sharing my observation here with the audience. It's kind of weird. They're like, oh, okay, right. Vodka definitely isn't anything special. I feel like vodka is not the alcohol you want to drink, to be honest. I feel like this is, I don't know why people drink that. Like whenever I see people buying vodka, it's just, I don't know, it's different, I guess, for everyone, but whenever I see people buying vodka, it's usually just sad, old, bald man with this like still sadness on their face, and they're buying vodka, and it's just, you know, they're just gonna go around the store, sit down, and just start drinking it. And yeah, I don't know, it always kind of a sad picture to look at. Good vodka is supposed to just be tasteless. That's why Smirnoff has that terrible taste. Smirnoff sounds like a regular last name, Russian last name. Like Petrov, Smirnov, Ivanov. But it's not off, it's usually OV. I don't know why people put off. That sounds kind of weird, right? Because it's just like turn off. you want to put on, right? Smirnon. It's from Russia, so yeah. That's a strange trend they're doing, right? They think it sounds cool. Does it sound cool? Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just being grumpy and stuff. Maybe it does sound good. I just don't feel like it. Does it sound cool? Smirnov. How do you pronounce it? Off or I don't know. I guess some people like it. Like whatever, right? It's gonna look better with colors, trust me, trust me. It's gonna be more like 3D. It's gonna add more depth. Do you guys still see me? I got an error. Okay. But now it's British or something. British? You ain't kidding, mate. That's bloody lovely. It's pretty much just a party drink. British, mate, you say? Hey, what's going on? The only British person I'm like watching and kinda. The other pic you had? You mean just pictures? The gallery? Let's think about arm. We need to change the position, I think. I think we can do like this, right? I feel like we do something. We do something like this, you know, like. I mean, that's supposed to be more towards this way. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna change it later. Never mind. Is there any space for tiny pebbles or too complicated? Yeah, we can think about that. Yeah, sure. Oops. Oh my god. So I'm thinking it should be like huge arm going this way and then like that, right? And we're gonna do that. Gonna put that here. Yeah, that looks better. I like it, right? That looks so much better now. Huh. I really like the way it's not just side by side. Yeah, I thought about versions. I talked to myself, I guess, before if we can just do like one version, just the basic one against another, right? Which is, again, this is easy to do, and you want to challenge yourself to do something difficult, right? So I decided two versions where they are in a position that it's really difficult to draw. Like this one is tilted this way. You not normally see people in a position like that, or you do not draw this. It's more dynamic, it's more movement. So you add those elements, and I really like that. I really like that. We can add more things, but just, you know, a little info, just, you know, it's not like we are usually one illustration is one character. We're doing two, and with the background and colors, because yeah, I really like the idea and challenge myself, and I enjoy talking to you, and I feel like this is really cool. So we're doing pretty much, you know, a lot of work here. And I think maybe we'll add some small extra details, but I wouldn't say we will add like full more characters. Is that okay? I hope it's fine. But I think we can totally add them like a small background characters for sure. For sure. There's no problem in that regards for sure. And I always feel like I'm trying to be, you know, because I like doing this. I'm not trying to be like, sometimes I told you about my Twitter account, right? I have a Twitter. I absolutely love Twitter, man. Twitter is one of my favorite social like platform. And I see people being like, oh, there's a slot open, I can draw a character, and it will be like $55 for half body, no background, black and white, or maybe just like plain colors. And I'm thinking, wow, I don't know, you either got so much requests or you just don't really enjoy doing what you're doing. I don't know, maybe I'm stupid, but to me it seems like, yeah, I don't, maybe it's just people are getting so much requests, but I feel like I don't want to make people not want me to draw something. I want to do more interesting things, and that's why I like, you know, challenges from Todd McFarlane that we did last time with the Scorch cover, because I really want to draw in people to see my art, not to be like, oh, you want me to draw, well, that's gonna be this and that. I'm trying to be, you know, somewhere in between. Like, I still like to draw, I want to draw something. So how about it's just, you know, kill two birds with one stone, and, you know, you get the idea, I'll be the artist. So I kind of like that. But maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just like that because I don't get that much requests at other people. Maybe I'll be getting more when I'll be better at this. And that's why you practice, right? And I think I'm pretty all right in this, to be honest. I've seen people doing not as good but still asking for like $50 or something. Come on, man. Come on, man. I just like doing that. Yeah. I would be drawing something like regardless. So again, see, his neck looks kind of strange here, right? It looks kind of weird here, right here, right? But when it's gonna be more colored and with the shadow, it's gonna make more sense. So, but man, we are doing 2 hours today already. Let's see how long we can hold. I am drinking something that makes me more energetic. It's Friday. It's Friday. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish it today completely. But maybe we will be able to. So what do you think? We should add another layer here. I think, yeah. Okay, it's something. So Bubbles is further back, still they're facing each other. Yeah, you know, we can move them. It's okay. I can pick this guy. Oops. Okay, we need to combine them. Oh no. Okay, go back, go back. Oh sheesh, man. That's dangerous. No hands. Yeah. Okay, we can move him. We can make him bigger, you know? So it's really changeable. So maybe we can make you want me to make him more like in focus like this, or maybe like this. I don't know what sizes there are. Looks a little bit too much. Yeah, definitely this one looks a little bit too small, right? Let's give him a bigger body, like this maybe, because you know there's gonna be yeah there is gonna be the background, and I'll see. It seems like they often on the grass. They both, by the way, often on the grass. Or cave. Cave is difficult to draw. If you draw a cave, there will be bad lighting inside. Or you can draw like a bonfire, but let's do the grass. Yeah, there's a lot of grass in HON and lakes. So we can do like a little lake here. It's just a sketch. And there's like a little grass here, right? It's gonna be like a texture of grass, and maybe he's gonna have like some spell going on. It's probably a cool idea. Is that a new layer, right? Okay, I can erase that. And this guy will have, I don't know, maybe also some spell. Maybe we'll put his arm here. I don't know if it's gonna be, should be here, like this, like that. Oops. So maybe he's gonna have like something. Maybe he's gonna be picture on the Discord. That's cute. That's such a cute picture. Cat is thinking of his life. Very cool. What is this music? Is this not copyrighted? It's probably gonna be whatever. So yeah, it's gonna be maybe he's gonna be on fire, or is like a blue light going around him. It's gonna be like fight. And you said the other characters that look like stones. Where should we fit them? Pebbles, yeah. On which side? Pebbles. Horn. And Horn is turtle. So it's like Pebbles here. Are they small? Usually he wants to be outside all day, but the weather is terrible, so he's been in the bed all day. That's also a nice way to, you know. Pebble, bubbles, tiny puck. I I don't understand any of those words. Oh. Tiny versus pebbles. Oh, I thought tiny pebbles, like small rocks. Man, that's confusing. So much lore, I don't know. I thought it's like a stone, man of stone, like made of stones. Like a Pokemon made of stone, you remember? Like another guy here, yeah. And there's gonna be another guy here, right? Like, come at me, bro. What are you gonna do, bro? They're both made of stone rocks. Well, how convenient. They're both made of rock and stone. Something like that. Man, I'm... Okay. This is just... I hope they're small, right? Rocks are small. Or maybe, yeah, if they can be fit here, like small details, yeah. Or maybe we'll draw like a big guy on the background, right? Being all big and heavy. You know? Maybe we'll do that. Maybe at least one we'll add. But now we'll go back to this slide. I'm thinking about adding more details to the turtle. I'm thinking there are two options. We can either do like the coloring, or we can do like that. Like, you know. I feel like if we do like that, it kind of looks so right. With coloring, it's gonna look better, I think. It's gonna be like a normal coloring, like a traditional. How do you call it? Like a soft shadow. Probably. Or maybe we do like 3-4 colors. Shades of one color for the skin. It's a little bit more complicated, but it should look better. I think that's kind of cool. And I don't really do that, so maybe that's... Let's just do that. Do some little like texture still here and there. And he's like not young, so he a little bit damaged in a way. Right. So, oh, it also has spikes on this, right? I forgot. I will probably do like 2 streams for this one. Like one today. But today is really... It's already low on energy, so I felt like... I felt like maybe I'll do the composition and basic sketching, and maybe I'll start coloring. Yeah, and that's probably it. And I'll finish coloring next time. And yeah, 2 streams will be fine, I think. Maybe this week, probably. Yeah, probably. I hope so. Tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, but it really depends on if I have... I'll probably find time. Sometimes just like right now I have time but not much energy, so it feels more... Oh, I think it's gonna look cool if you're gonna see it's like a headband, right? Oh, I don't like that. I wanna make it more like that, right? And it's gonna look... I think that's kind of looks cool. Maybe it should also curl a little bit. I like bent cloth, so it looks more like a cloth. We got 7 viewers, wow. What's my top, I think? But you know, it's not about quantity, it's about quality. building a community. What's more important than people who keep coming back than, just. So I think that makes more dramatic, more dynamic. I like that, kind of. I actually moved from the picture I looked at, so I need to go back a little bit. I'm gonna add some small details here and there. Again, the good thing is, you just add more details to empathize the age of character, and especially if they're like fighting a lot, it kind of makes sense for them to look a little bit, dusty and wrinkly. I kind of like this song. It's just like, I don't know how to explain, how to describe. It feels good for drawing. It feels like chill, but at the same time dynamic, right? A strange feeling. Oh, there's the thing I keep messing. See this thing? See this one? This one? Because it's for shortening in a way, I think it should be going up a little bit. And the reason for that is just to show that, the hand is keep going towards the camera a little bit. It's not gonna be noticeable later when we're gonna like color it, everything. But still, I kinda like to say that. We're gonna add more texture to the other character as well. I kind of like adding texture to the turtle because you know what kind of skin usually turtle have. So it doesn't make sense if it's all slick. It's like Pikachu, right? That's what they did with Pikachu in the movie. You know, the Pikachu detective? I haven't seen that, but I saw the trailer. And it felt like he's not supposed to be furry, right? He's supposed to be slick because in cartoons, I think he always like rounded and everything. I feel like that's, and I was a little bit surprised that they did, fur to Pikachu. So for me, it was like a different texture from what I used to see on him. Okay, so this is somewhat finished line for the turtle. I can call him Raphael, okay? Kind of looks like Raphael. Maybe this is what Donatello has become after like 30 years of fighting crime in New York. That's poor Donatello. That's his stick. Look at his stick. All destroyed. Poor guy. Poor turtle. Okay, this guy. The other guy. This guy. This guy. What his deal? Let's see how he looks like. He looks slick though. And he looks so slick, you'll really need multiple colors to empathize that. If you just make him blue, won't look good. You need to make him like somewhat slick. I don't know. Let me think about that. We can't add much texture. Like I cannot do this here because he is really slick. So it's gonna be just, the coloring, basically. Slick. Is that a word, right? Am I using it right? Slick? It's like when you shaved, you're slick, no? Like slippery, no? Yeah. It's definitely look alien, do not like, yeah. To me, he looks like a huge firefly, right? But blue. It's an interesting design. A little bit simple. I mean, that's a good part. Simple, just basic. But you know, distinguishable enough. I'm not gonna lie, I really like Turtle more than this guy overall. I mean, if I look like the characters just from the designer perspective, I think Turtle is. Maybe I just like turtles in general. Maybe that's just my biased opinion. I like turtles. They're so cute. This guy, that's the thing. That's another thing, right? This guy doesn't look cute. Like he doesn't have this cute expression. He he's not meant to be like a cuddle, plush toy. And this guy looks more like he was made for being, fluffy and everything, cute. And his face is so cute. Doesn't have a nose, big eyes, big smile. But for some reason, you feel like this guy is more cute. I don't know. That's how I feel, at least. That's kind of weird. I don't feel like I want to hug this guy. Come from Shakespeare character that has no gender. I don't know that character that has no gender in Shakespeare, man. But I read almost all his... I definitely read all his sonnets. I even learned some of them just to, practice my memory. And I think I read most of his plays. I haven't read The King of Lear. I don't know if that's the same name in English. But I know most of them, yeah. I know... What's the one that I like? With the guy... Oh, I might spoil it to you if you haven't read that one. Okay, well, I guess I don't remember characters with no gender. How do you not have a gender? You're like multiplying by copying yourself, like plants or something? You like copying yourself from yourself? Is that how he made a child, right? He just put a little bit of himself and it grows. It's a fairy there too, fairy. But this one is a fairy. Okay, that's kind of weird. I always imagined fairy like a small girl with wings. Spoil Shakespeare. Yeah, I don't think that it was original intentions of, but it's open to interpretations. I'm not gonna hate person for making a twist on a classic. Yeah, I wonder what kind. Like, I'm still thinking, like, sometimes people don't really read Shakespeare anymore. Spoiling the original Star Wars. Yeah. I haven't seen any of new Star Wars movies, but I'm not gonna, because I wanna, keep in mind the classics, and I'm really not into what they're doing with the new. So I guess we're doing the background, huh? So I'll put them just to, or maybe I'll just put this one, right? Let's see, it's again, the background is something that's gonna look better after colors will be there, but we can do like a basic background here. I'm thinking about, Star Wars still making movies, right? They're still making episodes, but yeah, I don't know if people still care. Do people still watch Star Wars? It feels like I would watch Star Wars, but not the old characters. I would watch, like, I know they have a TV show for Boba Fett, right? Oh, Mandalorian, that's right, Mandalorian sounds interesting. Mandalorian sounds interesting. Have you seen the whole show? I don't care much for it. Yeah. They actually did very cool thing in Mandalorian. They did really cool thing. They actually did a new technology they rarely used before. They did the technology where they have a screen, very very big screen that goes around the set. So they have a set, right? It's just like maybe a round set, and they have a TV screen, basically, that goes all around the guy, and they have a camera on the other side, right? So you have a guy, you have a TV screen behind him, and you have a camera in front of him. So the technology allows match the movement, because when you move and your background should move, like if you have a rock and you move, like they all move, right? They all move together. It's not like you're moving just one guy, right? We all move like that. So they're always, when it's a green screen, or like if you're doing effect yourself, it's difficult to match it. The small details, right? It's branches or rocks or buildings. They kind of move whenever the camera moves in character. So the technology allows them to match the movement of the camera and the picture on the background of the character. So whenever he moves, the picture is moving accordingly on the behind. This is like groundbreaking technology. So in terms of visual effects, that show really good. I haven't seen episodes, but I've seen the effect being done. Amazing. And they really don't have to do much post visual effects, because they have lighting, they have background, they have most of the action on the set. Amazing. That's the best part. That's the one I really enjoy about that. I haven't seen the show, but I've seen the breakdown. I've seen episodes with, like, they show their result. I think that's amazing. Mandalorian is great. Seen it twice, all of it. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's all over YouTube, because that was really, really big thing. That was really like big thing. And I think it's really like, worth mentioning. And for me, especially, like, I'm also doing visual effects and everything. I think that's a big deal. That's a big deal just by itself. But I haven't seen Mandalorian. I only know that the Luke Skywalker, I don't know what's the, will, like, he takes, they did Luke's face. I also watched the breakdown on how they did Luke. There's a scene where Luke takes Yoda or something. So they did the breakdown for that scene, and it it was alright. Could be better, but the scene. But overall, it's pretty impressive what they're doing with this show. When you watch movies, show, you think a lot about the style, right? The effects. I actually think a lot about many things, like visual design, graphic design, like choice of colors, choice of composition, where's the camera, and what's the the storyboard. Because if you watch a bad movie, especially action movie, the storyboard doesn't make sense. It's like camera here, there, camera is moving constantly, so you get this choppy action scene where you cannot see what's going on. It's a really bad. So that's something that I see many things like that. And sometimes, like, if movie is not even, there's people sometimes, it's crazy when I hear people reviewing a movie, they never talk about that. The audio design, music, choice of music, where should you play it, and they really mostly care about the story and acting. That's what people care the most. But if you watch, like, superhero movies, it's always, there are so many things that is not dialogues and everything, right? but people still sometimes miss it, and I feel like it's not fair because it's not easy to do those things. What do you think about Into the Spider-Verse? I've heard about that show or the cartoon. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that much into Spider-Man like movies. I like the animation back in the 90s, and I like Toby's movies. I haven't seen that one yet. I don't, yeah. And I heard the director was not great, so I thought, okay, I'll skip that one. Yeah, so, but I saw the last Spider-Man movie. What's the name? Something with home. It was difficult to find. You know, the with the Tobey Maguire. That's the only reason I watched it, because I really like Tobey Maguire. He's a cool actor. Man, what is those grass? Doesn't look like grass. Yeah, I look at many things. I look at composition. I'm looking at visual effects, because some of them are like crazily complicated. And you know, when I watch a review and people like, oh, the story is terrible, acting is bad, so 2 out of 10. But you know, there's so much cool like storyboard done well, and like color palette, and like color choice for the movie, and you know, the composition, where to place your actor, to place your camera is good, and everything. So people overlook those things. You saw that the movie? Yeah, so that was pretty cool. I only watched because I knew there was Tobey Maguire. That was the first Spider-Man movie I saw since I saw the Andrew Garfield one, and I absolutely accidentally watched Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. It was like, yeah, just I could have missed it, but I didn't really care much when it just was in cinema. I thought, oh, you know, Spider-Man, pretty cool. I was more into comic books back then, I guess. Yeah, I think it's more funny through donation alerts, because you're gonna see the penguin dancing, and I think like it's easier for you as well, because it's, for me, yeah, it's easier for everybody. It's okay. It's not a big deal, because yeah, of course they will withdraw to my, you know, to my credit card, which is good. It says we have 75% of our goal. Oh, that's right. I used to have a goal. I wanted to buy a cable. I wanted to buy a cable first week or something. Oh man, that's so cute. I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know if like back in the days when we did first two couple videos. I noticed that it's a little bit you know, pixelated. It's not like I see it, because it's using Wi-Fi to send the video to my computer. And I set the goal. I don't know if I still have this widget. Let me see. It's this one? Yeah. Look at that one. So we had this widget. Maybe I should keep it, because I didn't expect people to actually pay. So I'll put it maybe somewhere. So it's for Type-C to HDMI cable. So basically this cable it's actually not 2K now. It doesn't cost 2K. It's cost like 5 right now. But this cable will allow me to transfer like just straight from the cable. But maybe it's not a good idea to buy it anymore. I thought maybe it's a cool idea, because then you'll see it more crisp, better quality. But I don't know if that's like overall really makes the difference. I don't know if people really pay that much attention to the drawing itself. Yeah. So I see a lot of grass and rocks. Again, this one something that will look better with like colors. So it's okay to have it like that. Then maybe add like rocks to look at the drawing when I can look at your beautiful ass. Oh no, yeah. I made my, like, I think I did a smaller version and then I just like put myself on the like 30% of the screen when I watched other people drawing and everything, and I thought, oh man, people are actually like making huge like webcam zooms on their self, and I feel like, oh, it's kind of weird, and I never felt like people would just, you know, perfect. Oh, that's the Street Fighter song, no? That sounds like Street Fighter perfect, you know, when you didn't get hit. But yeah, I zoomed in a lot because I used to have like a small picture of myself. And I feel like, yeah, people actually want to see a lot of like just a streamer. And I used to be so, maybe it's just me, when you look at somebody's playing a game like on YouTube and all of a sudden they want to say something funny or something, and they just zoom, like instead of the game they just change the camera and they put themselves on the screen. And I feel like this is a little bit too much, and I never like maybe liked myself. I mean, never liked this myself, the idea of doing that. And but for some reason I guess it's okay. So this is again gonna look better with the shadows because we're gonna add shadows under the rocks, so it's okay. Perfect. Yeah, it is definitely Street Fighter. At least I think they took the idea from there. So this is just like basic layout. They're gonna have like visual effects in the air, and they are going to have maybe like this, yeah. The sky. Yeah, we're gonna add a lot in colors, and then again with colors, I will understand better. Oh, what do I need to do, right? What I need to do. Okay, that doesn't look like water. So maybe do like, they don't have it, but I feel like maybe we'll do like a swamp flowers. Is that how you call it? Swamp flowers? I don't know if that's a cool idea to do. It's gonna be on the background, so it's okay. And I think this is like a basic background for now. We know those characters gonna be here. So I want to move rocks a little bit so it's not on his foot. Like that. Just to make more, you know, area for the center. Like a standoff a little bit. That looks pretty cool. They're gonna have shadows here. That's gonna look cool. They're gonna have wind, right? So with wind, they're gonna be like leaves flying around. I really like to draw leaves like that. Look at that. Let me show you. It's like tilted a little bit, right? Get it? Yes, it should be like this then. Yeah. Get on my wall. You send me a pic from your wall. Oh. Yeah, man, this is not the level I can reach. I mean, maybe eventually, but this is amazing. Yeah, you see what he did here, or she? There's a lot of like soft shadowing, but it's mostly just colors, right? The way you do it, you have the layout, and then you just use colors in different shades of colors, and it's reachable, but it's like tons of hours. You just weeks, month, because you can't just, you need to understand the 3D, how to make it look 3D, right? Where to put light blue, where to put dark blue, and everything. There's a huge work in that regard, and I mean, I would probably be able to be close to this if I was willing to put so much hours, which is, I mean, I respect that. This is amazing. But if I go to right now, like, I don't know, any website where people order something, most people don't really need that quality. They just want to see their idea visualized. That's it. And that's why so many comic books, especially comic books, do not have that kind of style, right? Because people don't see it though, but it's like very detailed, like painting, like a real painting. Imagine real painting with a like landscape, mountains, trees, right? So maybe we'll add more like this on the background here. So I see you like it. It's usually, the comic books usually have very simple style. The reason for that, because the purpose, like 60% or maybe 70, is the story, and the other 30-40 is to visualize, to show you the art, right? Like if you read a comic book, rarely you look at the art. You're mostly like reading the story. It's just like the movie. If you read a comic book, especially if it's just a short one you bought for $5, you don't really even remember the art itself. Was it good? Was it proportional, right? There are so many things you can miss because you're just, reading the story. You don't really get involved in the art itself. And if you read especially early comic books like Steve Ditko and Jack Kirby, Spider-Man, early Spider-Man, never really bothered much with like shadowing and different shades of the color. Send me another one. I like the second one. Beer is why I'm here. Programming, that's right. Programming. So partly the reason I decided to get into comic books mostly rather than just being the artist illustrator is because I feel like I want to tell the story first and make the art second. But I still enjoy doing it, so like whenever I can, I'll do things like that. So yeah, you want to do some details a little bit on the background. I'm not sure of the mount. I might do that. I might do like a little copy of that, right? I need to go to a separate layer, like here, like do something like that, right? Like a mountain on the background. And then you just put a lot of fog. So you cannot see what's going on. No, I'm joking. But you can make it like somewhat coherent. I might do that. I might try it. I don't know. Yeah, it looks good. I think it looks okay, at least, to say the least. I like it. I think it's almost the way I imagine it. That's the winning. That's the win part. Like, two things. You really want to make the illustration as close as possible to what you imagined. But, however, you should imagine something within your limits, right? When I thought about like what I'm going to do, I was thinking what I can do, what I'm capable of, right? I was more realistic. Like, I wouldn't be able to paint like Bob Ross a landscape. I thought, okay, what I can do like a comic book ish Ninja Turtle style and like flat colors, maybe with the shadowing, maybe a little bit more colors. But basically, I thought this gonna win because of the posture, the how do you call it? It's like composition, right? That's the most important thing for me in this case. It's like you have 10 pictures and you want to make sure at least one or two of them are amazing. So you have 10 elements, right? Coloring, you have like a line art, you have everything, and you want to make sure something is stand out. So for me, I thought the composition should look very cool because that will be the strongest point, and shadows as well, because I really like my shadowing. Looks good so far. The ninja bubble really makes it. Yeah, he really looks amazing. I'm gonna say I really like his design. He is like just himself. He is kind of looks like a main character even. This guy right here kind of looks like just the bad guy on the way. But so I kind of feel like maybe we can. Oops, I'm just noticing. Maybe it should be like oh, okay, like this. Yeah. Oh man, it's a little bit tricky. Okay. Okay, just a little bit. Tweaked. Ninja. Yeah, okay, so mountains. We can actually just think that this might be a mountain, but maybe it's not gonna be like completely. Okay, I should be careful with the layers. This is not the layer. This is the layer, yeah. I actually have trees. This is a trick you can use. It's gonna load a little bit because it's brushes from Photoshop. I actually have trees here, and I can cheat. And you will never notice. Look at that. Look at that. No, look at maple tree. Look at that. Boom. Boom. That's a forest for you. And then you just add fog, and no one ever know. But no, it looks too detailed because it's different style. Oh man, I feel like okay, I have some more. But I feel good about that, man. I must say I really like this looks so good, and I will send you whenever I finish it, I'll send you like high res picture so you can maybe show it to your friends. And now I'm thinking if I can continue because I feel like that my efficiency is dropping, and I don't want to make about bad art for somebody, right? I can make bad art for myself. Like essentially the last stream we had a week ago, we did 8 hours straight. And if we are going to be honest, if I would stop 4 hours and then I'll start again and did another 4 hours, that would look better. But because I was like pushing myself, that could be better than it like essentially ended up being. So because it's something that I'm doing for somebody who is like ordering it and like paying for it, I wanna maybe make like finish for today like this, and I'll continue next time with shadows and colors. So I feel I have more energy to do that, and I'm not just rushing it, right? I don't want to rush it. So what do you think? Yeah, and maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, or maybe next Friday. But I will try to find time this weekend. I'll try to do that because I think it's the good time, and I have other things to finish before the end of the month. I have two big things to finish before the end of the month. It's one animation and one comic, and I have another comic to finish, but that's no rush. So I really want to finish this first because I know you asked for it last week, so I already waited for 1 week, and then I'll go and do the other things that is not that like my own comic. See, this is the thing. Like it's almost done, but the thing I'm not used to still is to adding text. It's something I'm struggling a little bit. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I have to, but it's like I feel like this is the weakest part to adding like speech bubbles. It's just the last touch before I'll send it. And I don't know if it's gonna be picked up, but I hope it will. No rush on mine. Yeah, but I really wanted to. This is just one picture, right? It's easier to finish than finishing the comic or the other comic. Or it's kind of like if I would spend one more day on this, it will be finished. If I need to finish other stuff, I need like a week or something. So I feel like I'd rather finish it first, and then it's like waiting in line to buy just a bubble gum, right? You're waiting in line to buy one thing, and you have money ready, and there's people in front of you with like a huge baskets. You don't want to wait. You just want to, get through it and just bye, right? And you then deal with your like shopping cart. That's how I feel it. It's just like you don't have to wait like when I finish other things. So, but I don't want to rush it today because I feel like I have no energy left, and even though I'm drinking energy drink, I feel like because I wake up at 6 in the morning, and it's now like zero. How do you call it? Like midnight, 35 past midnight. So I've been. Yeah, I guess I can go and it will have people. What are you drinking? See, I'm not promoting anything here. It's an energy drink, but I'm not promoting it. This is another thing I do, and I don't know if people agree with me or not, but I am like purposely no. Oh no, this is not it's copyrighted. Do we have something chill? Come on, man. Okay, thank you. I'm purposely not promoting any product whatsoever. See, I don't even have any labels on my clothes. Never had on the stream, because if you want me to be like a walking advertisement for your company, like if I have something like Spider-Man here, if Marvel wants me to advertise their product, because that's how I see it. And I know people might not agree with me, but that's how I see it. Whenever you buy something with a product on its, like on the t-shirt or hat, you are walking like billboard. That's how I see it. And it's like whenever you want. I'm not going to be a walking billboard for a company that I paid to get this hat or something. It's just like the Guy Fawkes character from DC Comics wearing a mask that he is against the system, and then people who buying this mask, they are buying this from basically DC Warner Bros. Corporation making those masks for mass market. So you're buying a mask that shows that you are against the system. You're buying it from the huge corporation. So it's like just wear normal. Like that's how I feel it. That's how I do it. Like if you wanna wear a T-shirt with Superman, it's amazing. It's great. I respect that. I'm trying not to promote anything unless it's paid. I feel it's fair. Like if I want to say, oh, this is amazing, I recommend this. This is a promotion, but I don't have a platform for sure. I have 6 viewers and that's pretty good though. But still, I feel like I'm not doing that. So this is just my thing, and like nobody has to agree with that. But I feel like this is like cool trick they did with us. They tried to force. I used to have so much. I even have 2 T-shirts. One with the original picture from the second issue of Ninja Turtles made by Mirage, the original creators, with Kevin Eastman. And the second one I have with the it's just like copy of the original artwork, but this is just the first drawing of Spider-Man versus Lizardman in made by Todd McFarlane. They put this like a print on the t-shirt and I really love that. But now when I'm thinking about that, like I used to be a fan, I wanted to wear it to show everybody, but this is just my position right now. Like I don't feel like promoting anything unless it's paid. And if it's paid, even I have to like it, right? If you want me to promote like vodka, I'm not the best guy to do that. And I'm not really gonna do that. But yeah, anyway. I'm drinking energy drink. But it's like, it really doesn't matter which one. Like in general. Yeah, but I feel like I am falling asleep. So I don't want to hold you anymore. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for... Is it Russian? No, it's not. I don't think if we have those. I don't drink. Yeah, do not. It's not good for your heart. Only drink if you have to. Absolutely have to. But don't do it. And I had to do other things, so I have a little bit left, so I drink it while I'm drawing. But overall, just, don't, exercise your heart like that. And don't make your body used to this, because it's gonna be difficult to go back. So yeah, thank you guys for joining, for clicking follow. If you like my art, you can watch my Instagram. It's also Igretro, but it's, I think, Igretro official, because somebody took Igretro. Like, why would you took Igretro? And they actually use like Instagram retro, which is IG retro, which is kind of crazy for me. It looks real cool. Yeah, I mean, it's work in progress. It's gonna be colored, it's gonna be with the shadows, it's gonna be more background. So yeah, it's work in progress, but thank you. So thank you guys. We have so many new people today. I don't know why the notification didn't work, by the way. Still Instagram people. You know what? In Instagram, I noticed I cannot, like, if I put a hashtag, people won't see me anymore. And that's what happened when I did the last picture for the contest. If I search for it, I can't find it. I guess basically Instagram just like shadow banned Russians. But it's whatever. Yeah, bring me more challenges. It's already challenging. I want more challenge in my life. I want it to be as challenging as it can possibly be, right? Just Elden Ring, real life. Let's go. Okay, bye guys. Have a good the rest of your Friday, and see you hopefully this weekend, tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I don't know what time it is in your time zone. Already playing live on hard mode. Yeah, I'm trying to get good at this game. Yeah. Bye bye guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for clicking follow. Almost 10 p.m. Wow. Maybe I should just sleep till the midday and then start late. That's what I maybe should do tomorrow. That would be cool. Still have other things to do though, but yeah. Okay, I need to click the button. I can't. Stop.